welcome back to Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. I'm Hunter Black Luna. We finally found refuge on Dantooine and escaped Terrace right before it was horribly destroyed by the Sith. Because Darth Malik was bored. And that's pretty much... I don't know, I have trouble fathoming villains who literally just... It is part of Malik's character that he's kind of a dipshit though. He used to be under Revan, but then he killed Revan and took her place. But he's not as much of a tactical genius. Over here we have the Aerotech store where we can buy stuff.
Ikukuno no ba mulira chikun. Tonghit kun.
Yeah, I'm just here to visit.
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Dong na bungshan. Muchashak pakat. Kiyeno no namapaule.
Plus the Jedi are right here to defend us.
Achuta.
Zerka
Wonga kun bis dolbi.
Zerka Corporation is, in the words of Get Daved, Walmart with a military.
Jedabadawana ni dibobo. Dong muchashak pakat.
No, literally that's their thing. And his stock has some really nice stuff. And I mean some really nice stuff. Calrissian's utility belt is quite boss, and quite expensive too. Let's see if there's anything I want to buy right now. I still don't know about Pizak decks and all that crap. It's nice to have a source of the good old med packs.
Yin kinkun no ba mulira chinkun. Hakuchekopa. Jino. Rundi hadonga kuhu.
And this is droid stuff. You can get some pretty nice droid stuff, but I'm pretty much not interested in that. Alright, nice stopping in.
I heard that the Sith have destroyed Taris. This bodes ill for us.
I kind of want to get off the subject of terrorists, considering we were just there. Feels bad, man. He'll have something to ask of us, but that can wait till later. Anyone with a name, assume you'll eventually talk to them at least once, but for now let's go into the Enclave and check things out.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
Pardon?
Bastila. I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
Would a Jedi tell you to fuck off?
No, I suppose you did not. I apologize. Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair.
Perhaps.
My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
I'm sure it'll be real pleasant if every Jedi is like you and Bastila. Just in a gigantic bundle of repression. Just straining for something to let it loose and friggin' ruin us all. So, like I mentioned earlier, I have some problems with Jedi philosophy, but I'd rather be with them than the Sith, let me tell you, because as you saw, the Sith are Hitler. That's... And whoever's against Hitler, guess they're my friend.
They're waiting for you inside.
Shortest Karth conversation in history.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
Yeah.
Yes, the High Council of the Jedi Order is on Coruscant, but we are the council in charge of the training facility here on Dantooine.
Oh, you're the Little League.
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Oh, really? Wow. This is really sudden.
Do not worry. I am confident in your ability to learn.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this woman. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore
Good
it?
question.
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
You'd think an adult would be better able to understand advanced moral concepts, rather than just, I want my twuck. Well, I guess we're gonna become Jedi.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should
What does
return?
that have to...
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
Bye. Another bad dream. Us and Bastila are actually sharing dreams. About what happened when she killed Revan.
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Of course.
Well, I can't say I blame you. I haven't exactly been sleeping well myself. Here I thought things would get better once we escaped Terrace. No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
Just bad dreams.
You got it.
Alright, Karth, you're on me. And mission. You guys are probably my A-team. Yeah, I don't think bringing Canderous to the Jedi Enclave is a very smart move. I don't think he'll find inner peace so much as target practice. Could bring Zalbar along, but he's a man of few words. This is pretty much my bro squad right here, sort of. Could do with a couple more Jedi. But it looks like we'll get that fixed amazingly soon. Oh wow, mission. I honestly have no clue where to put these points. I am not investing in stealth. I flatly refuse. Congratulations, Karth. Intelligence, you don't really use that many skill points. But if I raise your dexterity bonus any higher, you won't be able to use the shiny gold armor. You know, you can always do with the Constitution. Yeah, we'll give you the Constitution. Don't prevent you from taking a bite of that big government apple. There you go. Master 2 up and fighting. Karth is now got a greater percentage of bossness. And we're still pretty morally good, so that's good. Hey, Mission, we haven't really spoken.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
I'm sorry, Mission. I honestly have no idea what to say. This is literally an atrocity that is outside the scale of anything the human race has ever seen in real life. Although we do have some models for this kind of behavior. Like Genghis fucking Khan or Hitler, I'm not even...
Yeah, I know. The Jedi got rid of Revan, so I figure Malik's days are numbered too. But that doesn't make the pain go away, you know? Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just... it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Ooh, Mission's a true bro. Karth, maybe you could learn a little bit of that emotional fortitude. In any case, let's go see what the council wants to talk about. It's pretty clear by this point that our character is going to become a Jedi. And I'm fine with that. I need the Force powers and the lightsaber. Turn left to avoid bitchy McBitch face. I mean, Bastila didn't... Okay, Bastila kind of came out guns blazing too. Is that just a Jedi thing? I hope not.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Oh.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us, together. You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
I can't possibly imagine how such tightly knit bundles of oppression would ever decide that they need to go to the other extreme just because they have human feelings.
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of, once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted, and perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
I'll do what it takes.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you are willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
Alright.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You have done in weeks what many cannot do in years.
Because I'm the boss.
I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order.
Good job, everybody.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy. Few mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
Well, what happened?
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat, the Council feared, had not yet revealed itself. But Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat. They were foolish to disregard the Council's wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
Why is that, though? I feel like this needs to be explored in a lot greater detail.
You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here.
Alright. Well, we're a Jedi now, everybody. Sorta, kinda. One thing of note is... workbench... which we probably have upgraded. Oh yeah, we need to upgrade Bendax Blaster. There you go, Karth. Now you're really ballin'. Now that we're done with our weapons mods, I believe Master Jar will ask us about the Code of the Jedi, which is something I actually have pretty well memorized.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
Yep.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy. In the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi. These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Alright. Like I said, I pretty much know the Code. I'm not sure I necessarily agree with the philosophy of it. Basically, controlling your emotions is always good, and anger and passion is always bad. Which is the sort of thing that produces Anakin Skywalker, who thinks that because he wants to have a baby with a woman, he's doomed to be evil.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been...
I think I got the code down now.
Soon your apprenticeship will end. In the tradition... These tests will... First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. You must now prove there is no emotion. There is no ignorance.
There's knowledge.
There is no passion.
There's serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is
There
no
is the
death.
Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct her lightsaber with her own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a
Very
crystal.
well. And Mission gets a level up, but I don't. Splendid. Am I officially a Jedi class now? No, I'm not. I guess I'll get my first level up when I actually get the physical lightsaber. Hey guys.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order. Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
I think I'll probably go for Guardian.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class
BioWare
you
loves
lean most
these.
towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Rock and roll.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do? Yes, I suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What
Pick
do you
it.
do? I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
The planetary government is probably going to be infiltrated just as much as the Jedi are. I'd probably try to lure him into a trap.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Sentinel. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to?
I kinda wish I could just choose a color and then choose a class. Because I want to be a Jedi Guardian, because I watched Get Dave's Let's Play, and I think the style really works for me. Because I'm going for a swordsman attacker kind of build. But I will be low on force points for quite a bit if I take this route. I think I'm gonna go with the Guardian. Plus, I think blue lightsabers are absolutely beautiful. They're by far my favorite color.
Here is a blue crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to
like
construct
the other
it.
lightsabers might start to look bland somehow after a while, but I mean, the blue ones are always boss. Basically, now our only two cross-class skills are security and stealth. The two things that I never need and never will use. We get persuade as a class skill now, so let's crank that all on the floor as we go. We're gonna get a lower number of skill points per level up, I think. Alright, we become proficient in lightsaber. Jedi defense, force jump, Jedi sense, force sensitive. We got just bunches of stuff. We get plus 40 force points to our character's base total, which was 0, I think. Plus 2 defense. Force jump. And we can just regular attack the enemy from like a long distance away. We close the distance, and we get a bonus to that attack. Now the question is, what do we go for next? Advanced Jedi defense is kinda cool. We could choose to focus on the lightsaber. Because the thing is, we get one single lightsaber now. We won't get a double blade until later. Which means if I upgrade Master Tool Weapon Fighting, I mean that's really awesome, but I don't know if it'll have an immediate bonus. Plus 1 attack with Master Flurry is also really good. Master Spark. Screw it, 2 weapon fighting masterfully. Excuse me. Now here's where we get into tough choices. I think my first 2 force powers that I choose, well, first of all, burst of speed and healing. Those have got to be... It's got to be the good stuff. Probably the 2 most overall useful. I might get Dominate Mind and stuff like that later. By the way, look into the ethics of the Jedi mind trick sometime. Just as an aside.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Alright. We don't have any extra crystals to upgrade it as, but 2 to 16 just as your bog standard blue lightsaber. We hit accept and... Alright. Now we're a real Jedi, everybody. Congratulations. Hey Karth, check it out. Oh yeah.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals. They can modify simple things such as the color of your blade, or complex ones such as crystals that reputedly increase the strength of the beam. But you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice? For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove, once used for deep meditation by the Jedi, is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers. A threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
Good on our promise.
The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task. I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
Because the message of Star Wars is kind of the dark side makes people do evil stuff, as opposed to more traditional moral things which might hold, for instance, that people do bad stuff. You know, with a gun or a knife, they'll still do bad stuff. I don't even know where to plug these points. Whatever. Don't even care, just have these points. I could get you master dueling, that would probably be... Yeah, that's probably good. Do some real damage with that sword. She's almost on par with us with our lightsaber, man. That is impressive. And Karth is just... he's rocking it. You know what, mission? Man, 28. Here, have my Enchani fiber armor. I'm not gonna need it anymore since I've become a Jedi. I'll equip this Arcanian energy shield though. Could be useful. Now my defense is lower than ever. But I've got this shiny thing to make up for it. Ah, it's mesmerizing. And they kept it from us for so long, it's delayed gratification, everybody. And now it's time to venture forth to the rest of Dantooine, I'm thinking. We can go out, right some wrongs. Bastila won't be with us for a while. So it's time to make our own way in the world. This is, not the exit. Oops. Anything to steal? I'm pretty sure he's a Pazak player. Yeah, even the Jedi gamble. And even the Jedi steal. Just a tiny bit. It's for the good of the Republic, of course.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the Council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the Council of your rude behavior.
Servant? Yeah, they give servants these, jackass. Because Jedi are notoriously careless about their lightsabers. Hey, Belaya, I'm probably a better Jedi than you are now. And you can't leave the Enclave before now.
The Council has decreed you may come
Now
and
we
go
may come and go as we please. What even the... what? Alright. Game's getting a little twitchy, guys. A little nervous. Ah, beautiful view, though. Probably a good place to leave it off for now. Thanks for watching Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. Next time we'll venture forth to the plains of Dantooine, kill some stuff, do some quests, you know, Jedi business. See you then.